What if two of possibly the strongest characters in the series face each other in a fight one-on-one? In the Baki series, these two characters are Yujiro Hanma and probably his father, Yuichiro Hanma. Probably because not much is known about Yuichiro and his true power, but because he is the father of the strongest creature alive, many fans speculate that he should be stronger or equal to Yujiro. Yuichiro is so strong that he was the only man before Yujiro to take on the full military might of the US with only his bare hands and win to the point where Major General James, the man in charge of the operation against Yuichiro, requested for the use of a nuclear bomb just to kill one man when they were unable to control Yuichiro's rampage on a small island near Okinawa, when Yuichiro annihilated a platoon of soldiers unarmed even after the island he was on received heavy naval and aerial bombardment. Yuichiro then proceeded to kill Major General James on board the Iowa battleship, throwing him with such immense power his corpse pierced through the wood of the ship. When Yuichiro finally appeared before more than 2,000 crew that gathered around their commander's corpse, all the crew scampered away from him with great fear and jumped from the ship toward the ocean, realizing that the person who stood before them was the man behind the deaths of all their fellow soldiers and their commander of the ship. Once he met Doppo Orochi at his prime, who confronted him about throwing his match against the pro wrestler Ricky Gazan. Orochi knew fully well that Yuichiro is capable of blocking all incoming attacks and guessed that Yuichiro took the attacks because he could and because his attacks were not even worthy of blocking. However, Orochi implied that Yuichiro trampled the pride of Japanese martial arts by throwing his match against the pro wrestler. Yuichiro, pleased by the fact that someone like Doppo Orochi knows his real capabilities, grabs Orochi by his clothes, to which Orochi responded by nimbly getting out of the clothes Yuichiro was grabbing onto and kick him to the jaw, possibly breaking it. This incident may hint that Yuichiro might in fact be weaker than his son. Yujiro endured Doppo's blows considerably more brutal than a kick to the jaw without being harmed. However, it is likely that Yuichiro simply let Doppo attack him as a way of testing Doppo's strength, given his glib and carefree behavior towards the latter, before and after the fact. So I don't want to take into account this moment, cause I think Yuichiro just does not want to block Doppo's attack and it was not even damaging for him. Also, Yuichiro appeared in the Yujiro against Baki fight as a kind of spirit form. He shows up near the end of Baki's climatic fight against his father with the sole purpose of cheering on his grandson and giving Yujiro a hard time for having so much difficulty fighting against a kid less than half his age. The interesting thing is that his presence seems to be so intimidating that even the inhumanly strong Pickle can only tremble at the sight of him. And this is one more fact that confirms Yuichiro's incredible power. So the true depths of Yuichiro's strength is still currently unknown, but those who come across him suggest he is inhumanly strong. With his son Yujiro, everything is simple. Yujiro is the strongest character in the series, with his strength being said to equal that of an entire army or more. If try to run his fighting capabilities such as durability, speed, strength, intelligence and more, all of those stats will be maxed out. So if these two guys meet each other in the ring, it will be a devastating fight, they will destroy everything around them. And I think in pure physical strength, Yujiro and Yuichiro are close to equal. If compare them in fighting technique, taking into account only those skills that we're seeing, I must say Yujiro is winning here. Yuichiro is only known to use one technique, but he defeats 2,000 US soldiers with it. And it is unknown he used only one technique because it was too easy for him and he didn't even need to use more, or he simply does not know more techniques. On the other side, Yujiro is a genius fighter who is known to have mastered all forms of unarmed combat. He knows how to use every known fighting style or technique, or if he does not, he'll learn it by seeing it used once. So if we compare only with those facts that 100% was shown in the manga, we can say that Yujiro is more technique than his father. Finally, if they'd fight each other, no one of them could be one-shotted. Also in their speed, I think Yujiro is winning, but not by much. In strength they are equal and Yujiro is more technique. It possibly could be an endless fight, cause their endurance is impossibly high. But if we need a winner, I must say it will be Yujiro, just because he showed more of his skills and proved to be called the strongest creature alive for a reason. Yuichiro is losing just because of his small screen time, which leads to him being a not sufficiently revealed character in the series. Leave your thoughts down below. Leave a like and subscribe if this video was interesting to you. Also comment down below what characters should face each other in the next video. Thank you for watching. For them out. Bye. Me and none of them not travel for any trip. In the seat of corruption, me say many sit. Look like from corruption, them a benefit.